Hi guys, Jones Fitness and Outdoor. Welcome to my training chat. I used to do them weekly and they were super informative and also anyway, they were weekly. And what happened, guys? Did I stop training? No. Did I stop drinking coffee in the middle of videos? No, not that either. But work came in between and life. So there is no more weekly training chats, but there are training chats right now. So it's like a quarterly, more or less, maybe monthly. Anyways, I have been experiencing some real issues, some pain, and some problems. So I've been running since last year, and that was my focus. I'm saying was, and I'm gonna explain why. So I started to run last spring, and I did a race in the summer in the mountains. That was more or less, it was 18K, so let's say almost a half marathon. And I also ran a couple of half marathons just on my own, just for fun. And I trained for a half marathon that was to take place a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks. But in the end I got sick, so there was no running. But I had lots and lots of problems with my right knee. Started last fall, but I kept running, and that was of course not the right thing to do, but I did because I felt like I was at a certain level, like you always are, and you don't want to slide back. So I kept running, kept peaking, kept keeping, can you say it like that? Well, I kept my weekly distance, kept my long runs, kept my speed runs. And what did I do? Yeah, from time to time I added kilometers to any run. So I did 3 a week. So speed run on Tuesday could be 5K. Maybe I added a couple of slow kilometers, so could be 7. Then a slow and short run on Thursdays, maybe 3, maybe 5Ks. Well, added a couple of Ks to that, and then distance run on Saturday could be between 10 and 20. Just could even vary more, but anyway. I never did 10. Let's say I did instead 13 when I was supposed to do 13. I did 15 and so on. And that was, even before my knee started to protest. So what happened? Yeah, more problems, of course. Changed shoes, that didn't help. Went to a physio where he told me to rest and do some strength work. I did the strength work. I did not do the rest. The resting. Anyways, come this spring, I think the knee was to blame, but I had some problems with my lower back and my hips, and it ended up with me running. I tried to scale back from 3 times a week to 2, and from 2 to 1, and from 1 to none, and then I ran once every other week. And I did actually do a 10K about a month ago. That was to like a seeding race for the half marathon, and I had a good time. For me, that is. It was my best time in 15 years, but I've just been running for like 1.5 to 2 years now, and I ran a long time ago. Anyways, I managed to do a good run, but afterwards I was in pain for about a week. So now, long story coming to, well, not the end, it's never the end. I do not think I'm not able to run right now. I've been trying to change running for cycling and not treadmill, the cross trainer, which I'm not a fan of it. Also rowing, but the deep, like the deep knee angle, like the squatting motion in the rowing machine, that tends to annoy my knee. So I would say cycling is probably what feels less bad, or least bad. So maybe I can do that maybe once or twice a week. I've been trying to do it more or less, just ends up the same. My knee is in pain. It has now also been affecting my ability to squat. So yeah, this is not good. I can still deadlift, so that's good. So now my training is focused around deadlifting and variants of it, like Romanian deadlift, stiff-legged deadlift. I don't know, maybe I will just compete in powerlifting again, but I will just do a squat with very, very light weight, and then I can try to improve my deadlift PR. Haven't had a PR in any lift since 2018, I think, so it's about time. But anyway, so deadlifts and yeah, overhead press. I can do anything like upper body. I try to do weighted dips. I do knee raises, leg raises, stuff like that. Lat pull downs. Will probably get back into pull-ups any day now. So that is what I do right now. I have taken this all the way until I hit the wall. Because if I can't run even every other week without pain, then something is wrong. It needs to, first I need to see if it will heal, and then I will go see some medical professional. So I don't know, maybe I need some treatment or surgery or something. But for now, I'm still training. There's no like nothing that could happen that would keep me away from it, like totally. But I need to find my way. Now, knees are a problem. I mean, I have had problems before with elbows and yeah, usually elbows. That's a problem. When your elbow hurts, you can't really do any upper body work except like straight arm work. So you have to do like lateral raises, you have to do pullovers, stuff like that. You're very limited. But when your knees give, like that's how I see it. It is a problem because there is not much you can do. I'm glad I can still walk, but I mean I can walk, but it hurts. And stairs and doesn't feel nice at all. Doesn't matter if it's up or down. So, but that is that is my training for now. I still focus on training standing up. Only time I sit or lie down is, yeah, depending on, let's say if I plan to do some pulling, like a lat pull down or a pull up. If I cannot do pull ups enough, I will do lat pull downs, and that is sitting. But if I'm gonna do some pressing overhead, I might just as well stand up and press. That's my idea for now. So still try to work hard and improve, and I'm sure I will be able to run once again in the future. Maybe I've not been talking much about it, I don't think so anyway. But I had like two 2 years ago, I think I weighed 130 kilos. That is, I don't know, 286, I think, in pounds. I've been a bit heavier also, but so now I am 110, and that was intentional. And now I'm a bit like, should I go down to help my knee or help my running? But now I don't run. So, or should I focus on getting stronger and heal, and then I need to eat? That is my experience. Anyways, if you are hurt, and I'm not talking about emotional hurt, I'm just talking about physical, there is a point in overeating. Just do not go like totally overboard, but if your body needs to heal and you're still training, I mean, you need the calories and you need the construction material to rebuild. So that is something I'm considering, just adding my calorie intake. But I mean, I live in the real world like most guys, so I will also get a bit fluffy, a bit soft. I will be fat once again. Or, you get my point. So those are considerations. You need to find a way. Anyways, that is my training. It is June 2025. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be back talking about training in a while. It will not be weekly. That was a high ambition I had, but will be maybe once a month, something like that. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did, and I think it's useful for me anyway to go back and see what did I think about training in the past. Now I can do it, and you can do it too. Thank you for watching. Keep improving, guys. Get out and train, and stay safe. Bye.